Yeah, good job, Overlord. Alright, welcome everybody. We are going to do a quick look of Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transform. This is Bartman3010, along with...
Nova.
Damn it.
Overlord.
Alright. This game is quite different from the original game, as everybody is already well aware at this point. But, one thing that is obviously apparent...
Gene is asking in the Twitch chat if he can get in the...
Yeah, go ahead and add him in.
Okay, let's see if I have him in my contacts. Yep.
I think I do as well, but I can't do it right now. Alright, well...
Not sure how I can add in people though. Oh, there we go.
I mean, we'll go ahead and state the obvious, like, basically
okay, I added him.
Alright, what basically sets this game apart from the others is that your car basically transforms into different vehicle modes, as well as a hovercraft and a biplane. The way that the game separates its challenges, a lot of your time is going to be spent in the career, doing the World Tour mode, where basically here it's going to present you these different challenges, some of them including just racing to the finish, or even boosting through different, utilizing boost to freeze time, or even fly through rings. It's pretty much like the challenge mode that you would find in SEGA Superstars Tennis, and much more fully fleshed out than what you would find in the original All-Stars Racing game. We'll go ahead and just jump into a regular race here.
I just
With
want to say,
Afterburner.
Scumbag Gene doesn't hang out in call usually, comes when it's being streamed.
Yeah.
And of course, I've already unlocked most of the characters, so I should probably have mentioned that already. But that said, you obviously got your regular assortment of Sonic characters, and there are some double characters from like Super Monkey Ball, like Mimi's here, and there's also like Riala and Knights at the same time. We are going to go ahead and just play as Sonic though, because I think that's what the kids came here to see.
But why don't you play as everybody's
everyone-
favourite SEGA character, Danica Patrick?
Because she's not correctly represented. Like, her drift rating is totally inaccurate. Like, she prefers to not really be able to... She prefers a very tight drift, because otherwise you'll lose speed if you have it very loose. Brr, brr, brr.
Well, I thought it was because the only reason Danica Patrick was in the game was just to lose like half the time. That's all she's good at anyway.
Damn.
Maybe she's trying something new, maybe she's got balls.
Hey, who knows? If the fans have their way, she'll get patched in by Hatsune Miku.
Oh man. I actually kind of wanted to vote for. I actually kind of voted for that character if she'll ever make it in. Probably not.
Come on, Sega
Like, you're almost as
Sanshiro.
much of a weirdo as Nova if you're going for Miku.
Well,
Hey,
I voted for Sega Tom.
I would say I resent that, but I can't really defend myself.
The only reason why I'd vote, I just think it'd be funny. That's it. I should also mention that this game is way more difficult than the original game, if only because you have to make sure that you are utilizing everything around you, including these boosts. If you don't know where they are, if you don't know where the items are, then you're going to have a really rough go about it.
Especially on hard modes, or something you unlock later. Expert mode.
I'm having enough problems with the medium challenges, never mind hard.
From what I played of the Wii U version before I returned the whole damn thing today was... Yeah, it's definitely a much more... I kind of like that. I actually felt like the opponents had bangs.
Wait, you returned it and you didn't sell it on eBay?
And the profit is not worth it. Like $55 more.
The games aren't really going to be the hard thing to find for the Wii U at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah. And even then, the Wii, like the store I bought the Wii U at already had like 3 other pre-orders returned because people thought it was just garbage. So,
Yeah, I have pre-ordered it, but I'm mostly buying it because I'm just a Nintendo fanboy. Still.
I'm gonna buy it just
here
to
we are.
play a new Super Mario Bros. Game that's not fucking bland and soulless.
Oh yeah, the new
I
Super Mario
bought it
Bros.
because
game
I'm a
is
hardware,
actually Nintendo's games are just great in my opinion, and I'd love to see more games by them in HD and modern graphics. I mean,
I'll go back.
Nintendo's-
I'll go back. I'll give the Wii U one more year. 'Cause it feels like it needs one more year in development time.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
the Nintendo Land looks great.
I will
Nintendo
say
looks very in the air.
it looks like a good console, but it looks like it was slightly rushed out the door
It,
get-
no, it,
to get
it's
the
definitely
timing right.
I mean,
Well-
you saw that there was the debug menu in the.
Oh yeah,
No, what was that thing? Wii Park? I don't know.
yeah, and
No, I think it's the
actually-
shop because they revealed like these additional games that are not announced yet.
Nintendo
Oh yeah,
actually
Yoshi Land and Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah.
I
Nintendo
like the
actually-
gif of Reggie looking at the controller and seeing Yoshi's Island announced.
Oh yeah.
His reaction face.
Nintendo actually responded to that being that person getting into the debug menu, and they said that he accidentally got into a mock-up menu.
Oh yeah, mock-up. Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's not the real thing, guys. Come on.
And there was, I think it was a post today. Someone said, "My brother has cerebral palsy, and he's really disappointed that he can't play Skyward Sword." And there was just a post of the Reggie shrugging picture, just saying, "I guess his body wasn't ready."
Ooh.
Jeez.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, I'm gonna take this opportunity to plug the front page because
Was that?
who got the
Is
front
that
page?
fucking Ristar?
Front page?
Yes.
What's
Yeah,
the
he's
front
the
page?
flag man.
Yeah, Ristar is the flagman in this game.
So
That's cool.
I'm sure most of you in chat have probably not seen that our good friend SOL is looking
Mr.
to
Lysett.
offer. Yes, Mr. Steve Lysett. He's looking to potentially get a few more DLC characters in, and he's asking the community to vote for them. Now, as is requisite of Sonic Retro, Sonic and Sega Retro, you must vote for Segata Sanshiro.
Yes.
Must.
Listen
must.
to this man.
You must.
After that, you can vote. Actually, you can vote for any other character you want, but you have to vote for Segata Sanshiro.
Yeah. Also,
I
from
already
No,
voted
I
for
don't
him
even
as
think
well.
they're going to listen to the votes. I think they're going to put him in anyway, because why the fuck would you not?
He's like the number 2 character.
Actually-
No, the one that has me surprised is number 3 right now is Vector Man.
Oh, let me guess. Number 1 is
Oh.
Miku.
yeah,
Of course.
Yeah.
Miku's
Oh.
already cleared the
actually,
1,000.
Segata actually does make a cameo in this game.
The power
Very-
of the power
Very
of
small
Weeaboo.
one, but he
Has
does
anyone
appear in it.
actually found where it is yet?
Yeah, someone found it appears for like 3 seconds if you aren't first in the final track. And you see him passing by on a flying rocket.
Oh man, that means he's gonna be flying the rocket when you race him.
And don't get me
Oh.
wrong.
That will
I think
be
it's-
awesome.
I think it's cool that they've added a Jet Set Radio track, but part of me just feels like it's a bit of a misfit, really, because you can't get the
Oh, I
unique
hate
graphic
these fucking
style.
glitches.
So
I completed this on A on
Yeah.
my 5th try.
This
I-
took me
I did this in
over
one shot.
40 minutes to clear at B rank
Who
level.
are you playing?
Actually,
Sonic?
Really?
Yes?
This was easy.
I did it like in 5 minutes, so just in this
Yeah.
chat before the stream started.
The
I
one that
completed
got me,
the expert. I completed an expert my first try.
the only one I
Yeah.
couldn't beat was a boost challenge, but that's because the Wii U version is bugged.
Yeah. Ooh. Now I
Oh,
should.
yeah.
Good
I
job.
do want to talk a little bit about how drifting works in this game because all the vehicles use it, especially like the planes and the hovercraft, and I think that's just kind of absurd, honestly. But one thing I should note: while it is possible to continue your boost by switching direction, it resets the timer. But you can at least keep on charging your boost if you are really good at navigating the corners.
Yeah.
And this is essentially the hardest class you can compete in.
A.
S.
S. Oh.
You have to.
Yes,
lock and get
after
that.
after beating certain conditions, you will unlock the hardest one, which is the S rank, and the classes actually alter how fast your car goes. And on the S rank, and in some of the later levels, it becomes excruciatingly difficult. Not just
Yeah.
because the computer players are more aggressive, but
And
your car is
cheating.
much they are cheating and ganging up on you, and your car moves way faster. which means you have to make better use of your stunts, which is executed with the right stick.
Oh,
So,
yeah,
so it's basically got SNES Super Mario Kart syndrome.
Pretty much.
Awesome.
Sounds
Alright.
alright.
The stunts can be a bit buggy.
It can be.
Mighty Extreme. You have to ask. Look at the buttons along the bottom, man.
Clearly, it's the Wii U version.
No,
Clearly.
it's the 3DS version.
Let's back up from here, because I want to try a different challenge here. We're going to try one more challenge.
This is clearly the PS2 version.
It's the Dreamcast version.
Yeah,
Yes, please.
Dreamcast 2.
Okay, I'm just going to skip out all the jokes in between there. It's the Atari 2600 version.
No, it's the Magnific. It's
No,
it's
no.
the
Madden 13
Magnificent
version.
Galaxy.
No, it's the Sega Orbis.
It's
Oh, yes, the
Of course,
Orbis.
yeah.
it's the Pong console.
Alright, I do have some updates with the Wii U version, even though I no longer have it, and I pretty much bombed it for the retro review, so it doesn't count. But
Eh.
Steve Lysa has said that they know about the issue and they're working on getting a patch out immediately.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
Because
It's their patch.
what happened was their day one patch that they put out for the game broke the game.
Yeah.
So people who weren't online and didn't get the patch, they can play the game just fine. But if you were online and got the patch, you're screwed.
Out of curiosity, if you were online, could you say that you wanted to play without the patch?
Nope.
Nope.
Really?
Because here's what happened with me. I got stuck with it too, so I went, okay, I'll just delete the patch and I'll play the game. But the Wii U causes it to try and download it again. So, plan B, I'll just take the whole console offline. Then the Wii U starts going, well, you need to be online so we can get the patch.
Can't you
Is
just
is
skip
is
the
So
this
basically,
is this because you already had the patch in the first place, though? is what
yeah,
I'm wondering.
because once you get the patch, you're screwed.
Yeah. But what I mean is, if you didn't actually get the patch in the first place and just said no, I don't want to get the patch, would you be able to play?
No, it automatically gets it. You don't have a say in it.
Well, that's a bit lame. Oh well, never mind.
Yeah.
I just went to Twitter and something Sega retweeted. X-Play is going to NASCAR to talk about this game with Danica Patrick.
Oh, wow, man.
So Danica,
can't
would you
miss
actually
that.
be able to win a race here? Probably not.
No,
she'll spin out and fall off the track on the last lap.
even Danica Patrick doesn't play as Danica Patrick.
Oh.
I had the option to unlock her in the game before I just stopped playing, and I just passed right by her. I'm like, nope, not unlocking you. You're not even worth it.
Now, this is one of the hardest challenges in the game, is the
What?
traffic attack,
These
which
are
Oh, yeah.
much easier.
this
Man,
is
I hate this.
I'm
been having-
It's Tron mode.
yeah.
It's really hard, in my opinion.
I respect it, considering that like this is a way to make sort of a puzzle game out of a racing game.
And also,
I think
they
this
took
is
it
a-
from Outrun.
Oh yeah, they took a lot of these challenges are straight out of Outrun, and that includes the drift mode.
Yeah, you can see the cop car trying to block you there.
Honestly,
Yeah, the cop part
honestly,
is
that's not a
worse.
bad thing.
I like it. This offers more variety and makes the
Mhm.
game interesting.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
do
quite like the idea of challenges in a racing game like this, rather than
I
just
do
straight up
like-
racing.
I do
Smash.
like the mode, but I think there's
Smash
a
it, Steve.
I think the difference between the medium and the hard version of this is way too big.
Oh, I'm about to lose it. Oh man.
Oh.
I don't
Oh,
think
yeah.
I'm gonna be able to make
Oh,
it.
you're not gonna pull this off.
It's gonna wreck it.
Oh, see.
Oh, 2, 1, 0!
Oh,
Oh, so
right.
close.
No,
Uh-huh.
not
Oh, you won't
happening.
get it next time. Never mind.
Yeah, we're gonna skip out because I don't want to make you guys just keep watching this, because this is what you're gonna be doing over and over again in this game.
It's
Is
just
that,
seeing time over.
Until you stop sucking.
and one of the problems I have with this game, because he's really upset.
He's gonna wreck it.
One of the things I have an issue with on the game during World Tour mode, if you know you're going to lose the challenge, you can restart it, and it lets you pick whichever class you want, but you also forfeit any XP bonuses that you gain. And of course, XP is used to unlock different mods for the individual characters, which give you different stats for your vehicle.
Actually, one thing I was surprised about with restarting, with like the lead designer of this game was someone who used to work at Bizarre, who made the game Blur.
Yes.
And one of the things in Blur that I thought was a great addition to racing games was that if before you restarted, you could just choose what car you wanted from the menu. So I was kind of disappointed to not see that in this game.
Yep, and just to go over real quickly, you basically unlock like a specific set of mods for each character when you boost your XP, and when you complete them, you get a crown on their icon saying that you've gained all the XP possible with this character. And one of them you can only get by playing through the World Tour mode. Of course, the standard is the one that your character starts off with. Then there's balance to kind of flatten out all the stats.
While we're on
Handling.
the character selection, sorry to interrupt, while we're on the character selection screen, if you just go back to the main list of all the characters again, because I noticed this on my version, why does Metal Sonic have a crown?
He
Oh,
starts with
DLC.
everything unlocked.
Just
You
because it's
immediately-
DLC?
Yeah,
No,
you immediately get all the mods through him. You don't
Yeah.
get to earn any XP through this character.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
already fully unlocked,
Yeah,
and
and
you
I
can
get,
see with voices.
I get the star, but why the crown?
The crown, again,
go
that
back.
means that you've got all the XP for that character.
Yeah,
Same
go
thing
back
with
and you
Vice
can
as
see
well.
it's with voice as well.
What's console mod?
That I'm actually
yeah.
not sure about.
Oh shoot! No
Oh.
wonder Metal Sonic was whooping my ass half the time.
What's the deal with that, Timid? I think you said what it was before.
Well, with the console mod, like it's just mod themed after one of the SEGA consoles. Like with Vice, when you choose it, it'll say Dreamcast mod.
Right.
You see the Dreamcast logo in the middle.
Yeah,
what's
we're gonna do-
what's Sonic's
sort of-
console mod? Is it Mega Drive?
It's
or-
Mega Drive, yeah.
It's Mega Drive, yeah.
Well, we
Cool.
get Genesis because we're American.
Actually, I
Yeah.
got Genesis as well.
Genesis mod. Mega Drive mod sounds better.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah, it does.
this looks pretty.
But
Yeah.
Yeah.
my copy of the game it also says Genesis mod.
Oh,
Right,
really?
isn't it?
They kept the Generations Death Egg. It looks like it's made out of stone.
Yeah, well, a lot of the levels in this game seems to have assets, taken straight from
Generations,
certain games like Generations. But like
Yeah.
for like Skies of Arcadia, especially for Vice here, he's obviously not. He doesn't even look like he's pulled from Valkyria Chronicles. It looks like Sumo had to custom make this character, and if we can win this challenge, he'll look. We'll take a look at some of the details into that, but
Yeah.
here's one of the challenges that I really like. Oh my god!
That's
So
not a
much-
character I want to vote for, Welkin from Valkyria Chronicles, because
Actually,
that series
Yeah.
is underrated as hell.
yeah,
Oh, it is.
I actually have wanted to play that game for a very long time, but I forget to buy it. all
I
the
will
time.
say, anyone watching the stream, personal recommendation, if you have a PS3 and you haven't played Valkyria Chronicles, go out, buy it,
Kill yourself.
play it.
Sell your body to buy that game.
Now, I gotta say, right now, I think plane is the most fun to play in when
Oh.
you're driving as.
Yeah,
when
plane
you're
is
using
awesome.
as- Like,
Really?
Just doing the tricks is so amazing. Like, you'll also gain boost if you narrowly dodge obstacles, which is called a risk boost.
I found it really hard to control so far. But I guess it's
Um,
just a case of getting used to it.
Have
Yeah.
you made use of the stunts? Because that's
Yes.
the one thing. Because you just kind of have to get used to like how far your car will go when you use it.
I
Look
guess.
at my boy Vice. Look at my boy Vice.
I know, right? I think he's kind of got a dead stare on him.
He
Honestly,
does.
that's one of the problems I have.
Yeah.
Sky.
That's one of the problems I have, especially like not just like the facial animations, which look kind of strange, but like
Yeah.
Vice is supposed to be like this reassuring character. Here, he looks like he's just kind of unsure about what he's doing.
Well, he
Look
he
at
just
his head all bobbing back and forth like.
I know.
Yeah,
even like Beat, like he just clutches his right arm, and he has the same. And Gum uses the same exact animation for his winning pose, for the winning poses, which makes him look very feminine. That's just me,
Okay. I found Valkyria Chronicles for €15.
Buy that shit.
though. Go for it.
You probably won't find it cheaper than that ever.
Now,
Okay.
No, it's
again,
a Sega title. Give it a couple of weeks.
now again, you're going to be. Now, here's one of the things here. If you notice at the bottom, and we're not really going to be able to demonstrate it, but you can have other players join in at the same time. So you can actually go through the World Tour mode with up to 4 people or 5 on the Wii U. And one of the features it has is that you can use the B button to store an item, and anybody playing can call upon that item at any time.
Because that's not going to cause any arguments whatsoever.
Well, it is actually causing some problems because it actually makes some of the challenges easier, especially for races, since human players actually take up CPU slots in most of the events.
Yeah.
So it actually makes the game less challenging in that regard. And in addition, you also earn XP for all the players that are on screen. And here's another feature of the game is the bonus chance, where you'll notice when you collect coins in the road, it actually gives you these bonus chances. And as we can see here, we got a really, really good power-up.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty weird that you can do that.
God. That's a fun one because it's so risky.
Oh
And,
god, that's beautiful. That is beautiful.
It's beautiful, but you'll notice when we start playing is that this level probably isn't really made for this kind of game. But
That's why we-
yeah,
Choo choo on the train.
choo choo, baby. Now, one of the things you'll notice about these items is that you really have to pay attention to some of them because they can also work against your favor if you're not careful. Like that hot ride item, it gives you a temporary speed boost, but it also gives you a gauge at the back, and you have to hit the A button before it expires. Otherwise, your engine will overheat and you'll slow down.
Yeah, it's
And,
not that hard to actually ignore, though. You just have to pay attention and...
Yeah, you have to hit it right on the red, I believe.
Well,
I've-
you don't have to. You can
No,
just...
yeah, I mean, you can. You get the when you hit the red, it basically means that you made the most out of it without overheating your car.
And you get an achievement for it.
And you also get an achievement if you do that and take 2 people out at the same time.
Yeah.
Actually, here's another thing that I should mention with the stunts. There's also another factor here. Well, it respawned me for some reason, but what I was going to try and demonstrate, if you tap the stunt stick too quickly, your car, you'll actually lose your chance for a boost because they want you to time it, and you're being chased by something.
And you lose your top speed, like, dramatically.
Oh,
So-
yes.
Yeah, it's definitely in your favor to not mess up the stunt.
And don't randomly click it when you're just kind of flopping around on the road, because otherwise you'll try and do stunts on like the water, or just sometimes you'll barely go off the road, or up in the air for a little bit, and you'll immediately lose speed.
Oh, yeah,
And
also,
here-
in the water you can just... You can also do stunts by hitting waves.
And here's another fine example. So we'll go ahead and turn on All-Star mode, which actually you can also crash into the walls if you're not careful. You're still in control. When you hit the A button, you fire weapons based on whichever character you are. And wow, Amigo has it best because apparently he can fire off his maracas at any time.
Actually, that reminds me, Danica Patrick, in her All-Star mode, she shoots Hot Wheels wheels.
Yeah, that's kind of funny, honestly.
What's her theme tune supposed to be, anyway?
I think it's just a random tune. Oh, Sonic got caught and screwed.
Yeah, with Wreck-It Ralph, it's chiptune, which is pretty nice.
Yeah.
Ralph's isn't from the movie or something.
He's from the movie Wreck-It
Oh,
Ralph.
okay.
Probably the,
I
main
figured it
theme
would
of the
be.
movie.
The song, though? Tim?
No, I don't think so. I haven't seen the movie, but I don't think it's from the movie.
Ah,
Actually,
well.
it's too bad that they couldn't get John C. Reilly to do the voice of Ralph in this game.
Yeah, Ralph is being voiced by an impersonator, but I guess
So
we can
Vector's
say
voice actor, I
we
believe.
we can confirm that it is the Danica Patrick doing the Danica Patrick,
Yeah.
for better or worse.
On a slightly unrelated note, when
I was
does
gonna ask
Wreck-It
this,
Ralph
but,
come out here?
Wreck-It Ralph comes out here in February, so screw you, Disney. Thank you very much.
And here in the Netherlands, it comes out on December 12th.
Which makes absolutely no sense whatsoever.
Yep. Because here they have to translate it.
Here's another
And
problem
they
with
probably
this
already
track.
have translated it.
One of the problems with this track is that it's really wide open, and with some weapons, it's actually makes them kind of useless, except for this one that's trailing me. But you can also take out most of your weapons if you have one, or if you have a glove, you will pick it up and immediately have the ability to fire back, or just fire it somewhere else. And
Also,
you're
you
not
get
going to win the
achievements
race.
for shooting back a barrel you got with the glove.
Yeah. And here's the Swarm, which is the game's equivalent to a blue shell, but not quite.
Well, it's kind of more like that lightning power-up in Blur.
What does it do?
In Blur, it's shoots sliding out of the sky, and kind of like the wasps. There are areas on the track that you have to avoid. And it's kind of the same as in this game with the wasps. Actually, quite a few of the power-up system is actually really similar to the one in Blur, which is a great game.
Yeah. See this pose here with Gum? Like, Beat makes the same exact pose as she does, which really doesn't look right for him. And you'll notice that the Sonic characters, their middle brow raises up, probably just to show like an expression of concern, but
Yeah.
I don't know, it looks kind of weird. I think the animation in this game looks better than the original, but there's still some oddities like that.
Yeah, it's mostly
Sonic's,
facial animations.
Sonic's middle mouth.
Yeah. Well, his middle brow, like,
And Knuckles actually does have a smile that he has his mouth just open all the time during his victory stance and at the side of his mouth.
and hey, remember when we did the retro community stream with All Stars Racing and we did Anghanger?
Yeah.
Well, guess what? It's free in this game.
Oh yeah.
And
Well, let's see this. Is this Death Egg?
yeah, we're going to
Yeah.
also do another character spoiler here because I think this is the best. Well, one of the best characters is actually the Aegis car,
Oh yeah, it's awesome.
which is actually 3 vehicles in one.
Like the car is the Hornet from Daytona, the plane is the Afterburner plane, and the boat is the Dreamcast controller. and the victory stance is a dancing VMU.
Or a sad VMU, depending.
Yeah,
Let's
It's
see if we
pretty
can find
awesome.
this one.
it's a pretty awesome character.
Yep.
I was delighted when I saw it. I was like, "Oh, are you kidding me? This is awesome!"
And we're not going to see the plane or the hovercraft, but then we would be giving it all away. You should play the game for yourself and find out.
Yeah, it's just really awesome though. Or you
Okay,
can just look it up on YouTube.
I'm not gonna lie, yeah, it looks cool, but I'm kind of disappointed with this Death Egg rendition. I didn't play the first game, so you know. Yeah.
It looks about the same, only a lot brighter.
Yeah.
Yeah, the lighting's different, and there's actually a few alterations to the geometry of the level.
I can't
Since-
see the references to the old games really in the design.
It's more like Death Egg Mark II.
Yeah, I was gonna say it does feel a bit more like that.
And of course, down here we would normally run into Rystar, but since he's the flagman, he's not here anymore. And in addition, in this lower path, since the physics were so floaty in the original, these platforms weren't there originally. So since you fall much quicker in this game, that's why they're there now.
Yeah.
I appreciate that the game just has this harder feel to it, since obviously there's less cutesy characters. Although I don't like the fact that we have these giant floating blowfish in the level, because it kind of undermines some of the the fact that maybe they should have gone for SEGA themed weapons, but
Yeah.
Let's say, where's the blowfish come from?
nothing. It's just a blowfish.
Like, I think the only power-up that might come from a SEGA game are maybe the wasps that they
No.
are the badniks from
Nothing.
Sonic.
Oh my god, wasps.
There's an achievement for you getting first, second, and third place with the wasps. Labeled as Buzz Bomber.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another thing about the wasps is they're kind of useless if you get into a wide open area, especially for planes.
Oh,
So you
yeah.
can just avoid them, and suddenly you have nothing to worry about.
Yeah, it's really annoying on smaller tracks though. I mean, I'd like the Jet Set Radio track in this game a lot more if the areas were a bit more wide open, because they're really thin.
Yeah.
There's only one thing I
Oh.
don't like about this Death Egg renditions, that we're stuck with the. I think this is music from Shadow, is it?
Yeah, this is Shadow the Hedgehog music.
Yeah, I liked how in the first music you can change the soundtrack, because I would always put on Final Egg #2.
I
It's
was
kind of a weird choice though, because Shadow the Hedgehog isn't exactly a liked game.
Well, I've got the sound muted on the stream because I'm watching it and I don't want to hear myself talk.
Yeah,
But
same.
where is the what song is actually being used?
It's the one where the level where the arc is falling apart with the infamous "Find the computer room" meme.
Oh, what the
that's
That
not Skyfall. That's a Bond film.
That's a good one.
Sega
Yeah.
Sky.
I think it's Cosmic Fall.
Cosmic
Yeah.
Fall. That's the one. Yeah, that music's pretty good though. So
I don't know. It doesn't feel Death Egg to me though.
I
It
like
feels like
Sonic.
feels like the colony is about to blow up and it's crashing into the earth again.
I like Metal Sonic's theme from Sonic the Fighters in this level, honestly.
Yeah.
wait, what one?
See, here's another one of the problems with the game is that sometimes it will just throw a dick move at you. It respawned
yeah.
despite landing perfectly on the ground.
Actually, one time I did a stunt in the Billy Hatcher level, and I got off the track and I just fell to the floor, and beyond the floor was just colors that might give someone a seizure.
Yeah. Now, for some reason I just feel like there's a sexual euphemism attached to this glove. I don't know why that is. That's just me, though.
Only if paired with Danica Patrick.
Yeah.
I'm going all in.
Should we play online a bit?
Yes, let's go ahead and jump into online. We're going to show off the matchmaking options the game has.
Okay, I'll be joining in as well.
good. Because guess what just so happens to be sitting to the right of me right now?
Dun dun
And-
dun.
An Xbox 360.
Oh,
So you didn't get rid of the game entirely then, you just changed it.
Oh, I changed it to the PS3 version, but I can get the 360 one really easily.
oh.
PS3 Master Race.
you can
Wait,
get the
where's-
you can get the Xbox One really easily in the next 5 minutes.
Oh, man.
No, I'd have to
Oh,
I'd have to
man.
go to work and check it out.
I'm kind
Oh.
of bummed out we're not seeing the VMU right now. I don't know what's going on. Oh, well.
Yo, what happened to the texture on the car? That looks strange.
Yeah, I think if you look, one of the other problems is if you try to look at the specific details of the game, like the shadows and whatnot, you're going to find a lot of the flaws.
Yeah,
I think
I think-
Sumo tried to do everything they could to improve the frame rate, and that also includes like downgrading some of the textures, some of the shadow detail, and things like that. You'll also notice one of the solutions they had for the frame rate is to hide the fact that they're actually skipping frames by blurring the screen. And when you're playing online, it's very, very blurry in some spots, and it's almost disorienting. And it's probably worse when you play with up to four people on one console. Yeah, there's
He's
also
alright.
time attack and GP modes. GP also just guides you to like 4 different tracks, and you can. And when you play the game, when you play through a track, you just immediately unlock it for use at any point in the game.
Here's a kind of a random thing, just it's sort of off topic, but I've just heard this and I can't believe what I'm hearing. Smash Stack, you know the hack for Wii? For
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Smash Brothers? That works on the Wii U.
yeah, it can be transferred.
I wonder if Memory Channel does.
Oh
I
yeah,
guess it does.
Yes,
Yes, it
works
does.
on Wii U.
Some of the hacks don't work, but some of them do. So it's
If
It's
you
pretty
if
funny
you use
how
the,
Nintendo handle that. You can just transfer it from the Wii to the Wii U.
Here, let's do this. I'm going to start a battle arena game. We're just going to do a custom matchmaking. We'll go with the Sonic Colors level, and we can invite friends here. Now, the problem with the custom game mode, you can't invite random strangers to this game. It's only for your friends list through this way. If you want to play through with random strangers, you have to go through the matchmaking mode, which allows you to vote for tracks if you want after each race. And supposedly they just recently patched in the ability to play through some of the battle challenges and things like that, but right now nobody's playing them, so that's why we're just kind of...
Hello.
No. Hey, there's Timid. Any votes for any character you want to see?
I'm gonna play Danica Patrick.
All
Oh wow, awesome. Best character, best character.
Now, another oddity is that you can't pick the same character even in whether you're offline or on, which I don't understand since every Mario Kart game recently has let you pick the same character in every one of them.
Oh yeah.
Now, this guy has a star, but I don't have his Dreamcast mod unlocked, so...
Yeah, you can unlock
no, I'm sorry,
those in
his
the world.
arcade mod.
You can unlock
Yeah,
those
yeah.
in the World Tour mode.
Yeah, that has to be in World Tour. Yeah. Yeah, what he said. Yep, we're going to go ahead and start. Just going to be the two of us. And of course, keep in mind, again, you can have, however many players you have on one console play with you online as well. So if I had, like three other people, we could be playing 4-player with Timit by himself.
Actually, we could play with up to 10 players.
Yes, the game goes up to 10 players
And
as well.
I think this game mode will be awesome with 10 players, but nobody is playing it online.
Yeah. We might try to do like a random matchmaking game through an Xbox Live party mode. And of course, keep in mind, every player has to have Xbox Live if you're on the 360, so that's kind of
Actually,
why...
one weird thing with this game mode is that the camera is really close to the car.
Yeah.
And of course your car goes slower than normal, but that's less of an issue since you kind of want to be able to see where you're going. And this might be very slow since we only have 2 people playing.
Yep.
And of course,
Time to hunt the most dangerous prey of all. Man.
One other thing to note is when you play, when you're directing your fire, if you hold the X button, you can also tap the A button to fire behind you, or you can also try and you can hold down and then fire. But when you're in a plane, it's a little trickier since sometimes you'll have to use up or down to aim where you want to shoot, and that also controls your. Oh my God! Why did I run into that? It makes you go up or down, so it's very tricky. Yeah,
I'm
you do
getting.
that.
Whoa! Wow.
Surely this should be over really quickly with Timit losing, because if there's one thing that Danica Patrick apparently is really good at, it's crashing and burning.
Yeah, but somehow
just
Beat
crashed
Joe's losing.
badly.
BD Joe's just letting her lose so she can get a date.
I guess. It's a quick bang.
He does like his wife and then
Wait, I'm drifting. I'm not playing this right.
Yeah,
I'm
you're not
drifting.
playing this right. You can't drift. I really don't like some of the issues. I mean, I have some issues with some of the weapons that some of them are very easy to avoid, especially this homing car here. Let's see if it actually connects. Nope, it ran into a wall.
it's only good for the races, but for battle it sucks.
Oh,
Well,
it's
actually,
really
I just hit Bartman with it 3 times, so it doesn't suck entirely for the battle mode.
Oh my God,
Ah,
really missed. And of course, in battle mode, you'll be on Last Man Standing, where you'll turn into a ghost, and you have to run into the other players to damage them. So, it's also a way to get back in. But I don't think I'm going to be able to make it. I can't believe Danica is going to win this one.
yeah,
There we go.
I am cheating a bit. I'm drifting.
Danica, no drifting. Danica, no drifting. Alright. Well, that's a battle mode.
Yep.
I think we'll also try and see if we can check out Capture the Child modes. There's also like Boost Race, which is also one of the World Tour challenges. There's also a Battle Race where it has the same rule set as Battle mode, but you can also win if you just finish the race.
Actually, someone on my friends list just started playing the game. I'll see if I can invite him. It is a former Retro member.
Yeah, go ahead.
Random tidbit while we're waiting. Apparently, the latest Pokemon game has a filter in place so you cannot name your rival Hitler.
Oh,
Alright.
Yeah, I could name
good
him
to know.
Fag. I could name him Fag Balls.
I thought that was
I did.
Gary. One other nice feature is that you can just set the options. When you have a game going, you can just hit a button to jump back into this menu here. And we'll go to capture the Chow.
Okay, let's see.
I'm gonna try Creepy Courtyard since I never tried that. Tim is
Okay,
gonna
I'll play
use the Avatar.
Yep, Avatar.
Yeah, Avatar as well as Dr. Eggman are the only two that I don't have here. And, you know, as we've already mentioned several times, there's already plans for additional DLC for the game.
Yeah. Actually, I think the Avatar score is actually pretty decent. I mean, his luck.
Yeah.
Also, why the hell did they put Pudding in this game?
Same reason they put Mimi in here and Riala, because they needed more quote-unquote female characters, even though Riala's supposed to be asexual.
Yep. Yeah, I don't think this guy here is joining in, so...
Alright, we'll just go ahead and start.
I honestly would have gone for what's her name? Nay from Phantasy Star 2. At least get some Phantasy Star people in here.
Yeah, that's at
Switch
least...
out, switch out Mimi for Bayonetta.
Yeah, like there are a fair number of female protagonists that they could have chosen from, but
Yeah.
unfortunately, a lot of them are still side characters. Like Aika from Skies of Arcadia would still be a side character.
Pudding and Mimi are pretty easy to put in because they're pretty much clones.
And to be fair, I think Aika would have been a better choice than putting
Wait.
here.
Wait, it's...
Well,
Wow.
if you put in two Skies of Arcadia people are gonna freak out and go, "Oh my God, Sega remembers they exist."
Okay, so
Yeah, that's true.
they just deleted the facial expression from the Avatar here.
Wait,
And
wait,
actually,
let's
my
take a
Avatar
look here.
doesn't... I think my Avatar glitched out here, he doesn't have any color.
Alright, let's take a look here. Where are you at?
Wait, let me see this.
Yeah, Timid, come back.
It's a balloon show.
Alright, let's take a look here. Come back.
Oh my!
Alright, let's see here.
He doesn't have any color.
Yeah, he has no color. I guess it's just to kind of make multiplayer a little, perform a little better.
Yeah. Maybe
Oh, and just like
it's-
All-Stars Racing, if you hold a button down, you'll fire, however many items you have in your inventory.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh, all six? Oh, just three.
Well, just 3. I can do it again here.
Oh, crap.
Yep. Objective here is find the Chow and then find the marker to capture it at.
Nope.
And both points change randomly. And
Sounds like it's like capture the flag, but
yeah, although I don't think it's possible to do any team games with this mode. No.
Oh, wow. I actually hit you.
Yeah, and I got my Chow back somehow. I don't like these pufferfish. If you fire it forward, it will slowly bounce off of walls.
Yeah.
Oh, we
it's
got
kind
somebody
of
up there.
It's kind of more like a green shell.
the duck
Wait.
programmer.
Okay, he joined the game after all.
That digital
Ah. I think there is a capture limit. Damn it.
that digital duck.
Actually, that's a former Sonic.
Yes!
Control. Fuck. No!
Yeah. Yeah.
No!
Yeah, it is. He rage quit.
And
Oh,
here's
I haven't
the,
seen him in ages.
and here's the screen blurring to hide the frame rate for some reason.
He could have kept
Oh yeah.
coming to meets and stuff, but
That's pretty miserable looking.
Yeah, it's really bad sometimes.
Well, hopefully they fix it. They mentioned they're
God.
putting out a bunch of patches for the
Fuck.
game, so
Yeah, hopefully it'll be much quicker and maybe, damn it, plentiful.
Oh, wow.
If
It's
yeah, you
easy
just collide
to
into
steal
somebody. You
Huh.
can just collide into them.
Okay,
Uh,
and again, this mode will be manned in 10 player.
yes,
And,
and
awesome.
I don't think there's actually a way to do any team games. I think that's kind of an issue, unfortunately.
Never stop Mario Kart.
Nope, but it stopped Sonic and his wonderful troop. Pufferfish. Oh, I think I know what we're gonna do.
Oh no.
Let's see
What are you
let's see
planning?
Something.
What are you planning?
No, don't. Yes. No!
Ah.
Damn it. And there is a time limit, so we're about to run out of time here.
I do actually.
We did run into a couple issues where we did go through normal matchmaking, and for whatever reason, damn it.
We're tight now.
I'm losing my train of thought here. Where sometimes we'll play online and then the game will just kind of freeze after this point here where the race finishes,
Yeah.
and you'll have to quit out of the game.
Yeah. It says first. It just say first for both of us.
Yeah.
No.
It's second for you.
Yeah, I have 9 points for some reason.
Well, you have to. When you're tied, the person who got there first is the person who will take that top position.
Okay.
And of course, you'll earn XP also in online modes, as already seen.
Yep.
I think we'll do like one match. Well, actually, no, we got Duck Programmer in, so we'll do the other game mode, or one of the other game modes here. I think we'll do Boost Race. I think that actually takes out the weapons to where you where you can
it
only
takes out the weapons and you can there's boost. There are more boost pads.
Should we go?
It's literally dimp mode.
Yep.
Yes. Should we go? Should we go for a specific track for this one?
I don't. Let's see.
I don't want to give too much away, but
let's see here.
Do the Skies of Arcadia stage. That's a pretty good one.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
Rogue's Landing.
that's
yep,
great.
Rogue Lane right here.
Green Valley is also pretty good.
It is actually. I think we'll do Skies of Arcadia though, since
Green Valley is
Okay.
mostly pretty good because it's mostly sky.
yeah. And of course, I'm gonna go with my man.
Oh
I've
wait,
got to hand it to them. They've done a very good job of making this game not Sonic dominated.
Yes, there's much fewer Sonic characters in this one, which I really like.
Yes.
And they try to. They definitely. There's definitely a lot of content here for anybody who's really big into Sega, and of course, we haven't really talked about it that much, but the music in here is pretty good.
Yep.
At first, I didn't really like it because some of it is kind of dubsteppy and
Wub.
yeah.
It's not terribly an obnoxious dubstep, so I can deal with it. But
Yeah.
it's there.
I'm
Yes,
not.
there.
Yeah, it's not like Skrillex sit in front of a computer and bash out a song in half an hour.
I'm not.
No,
It's
But what made me really happy was I was playing the first Sky Sanctuary level in career mode. So when I start doing the race, it's like, okay, yeah, there's the Sky Sanctuary remix, and as soon as I hit lap 3, it changes to Regal Ruin, and I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Oh,
This is
in this mode,
beautiful.
in this mode there are CPUs.
Yeah. That's weird. But it's definitely going to be really challenging since we have no items to use. So we have to rely entirely on drifting, and level 3 drift is very difficult to get a hold of sometimes.
Yep.
You need to have your car modded specifically
Ah.
for this mode.
Bartman.
Hee. Oh, and there's Duck Programmer behind me too.
Yep.
Playing a Sonic.
Also, I gotta say, drifting in a plane, ridiculous.
Yep.
It.
Let's see if I can get a risk boost out of this. Nope. Oh well.
We already did a Sky Sanctuary level.
Let's see if it'll do this when I try that. Yeah, if you're not careful, if you respawn at that point, if you fly off, you'll unfortunately you're going to go flying off into the abyss again when you respawn.
Into a building.
Yeah. Oh, Amy got stuck.
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
I mean,
I'm actually ahead of you guys, I think.
yeah, I purposely fucked up.
Yeah, sure,
Purposefully.
purposefully.
Purposefully mined.
Seeing this level brought back so many memories of Skies of Arcadia. It's a very, very good game.
Yeah.
I've never played it.
I've never played it.
I've only got.
It's definitely one of the must pickups for Dreamcast, or if you're absolutely desperate, the GameCube one.
Hey, I got the GameCube one. Shut up.
I might have to buy my.
I got the GameCube one too. Okay, so I'm absolutely desperate. I couldn't find an affordable.
Is
Yeah.
the game version worse or?
No, it's better. It has more content, but
Is it a port or is it like a? Because
It's a port. It gives you all the DLC content that was in the Dreamcast one up front, since the GameCube can't normally go online through certain things. Oh God.
it has online, but only like 2 games used it.
Oh no,
yeah,
grammar
PSO.
I think it was a Monkey Ball in one of them.
I
No,
had,
Monkey Ball didn't go online.
I had PSO.
Alright, so it's just PSO then.
Card Revolution.
PSO, and of course for the broadband adapter was Mario Kart.
Anyone
Kirby,
that goes to
and,
the
1080.
Oh yeah, the one that should have been F-Zero GX, but they took it out for some reason.
Yeah. What
Because
about
land mode F-Zero GX would have been nuts.
Yes.
anyone that goes to the barcade meets will know that I sing the praises of PSO Episode 3 a bit too highly, but I do love that game.
I've been wanting to play it.
Really
but-
fun.
'cause I've only played 1, 2, and 4 Blue Burst.
I had this this one time that was brilliant. I had my friends over, and they kept trying to beat my deck, and because obviously I owned the game and they didn't, like my deck was going to be better. They stayed up while I slept. I woke up at 6 in the morning and they were up playing the game, and I was like, "Did you guys wake up and start playing my GameCube without me?"
We've never
And they were like,
slept.
yeah, they were like, we haven't gone to sleep, man." And I was like, "Oh,
Oh,
okay,
So they built the deck and they still couldn't beat you.
yeah, pretty much."
Oh no.
They got all these rare monster cards and stuff because they had monster decks, and I had like a equip deck. That was really cool. There was a distinction between equip cards and monster cards. You used one or the other, but both had strengths and weaknesses.
This is like the second time I ran into this glitch where the rumble feature on my controller is not stopping.
oh yeah, I have to sometimes
Drains
as
my
well.
battery. But yep, I think that's going to do it for showing off all the game modes for Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed. In the US, the normal street date is tomorrow on the 20th, but
Stores
if
pretty
you're-
much already broke
Oh,
it.
no, they've broken street dates. I already got the Wii U version. I traded that in today because they want to let me do a refund.
Well,
And
the
I
Wii
got
U
the PS3
version,
one.
the Wii U version is officially out. Actually,
They wouldn't
I
let
got
you
PS.
they wouldn't let you do a refund.
Because it was open.
Oh,
yeah,
It doesn't matter. I
They
got
don't
like 20
necessarily. Yeah,
They-
games
I
stores
got like
don't-
$25 back on the Wii U version, so I just got the PS3 one.
there should be
I mean-
like all stores should do like a 2-day fucking no quibble returns policy on games. Because I mean, look, think of all the people that paid £30 or $60 or whatever for Sonic 06. You got to feel
Then-
for those guys.
Then everybody's going to return their copy of Skyrim for PlayStation 3. I mean, come on. But yeah, that's going to do it. The game will be out very soon. And I thank you